What's up, my friends? Welcome back to Saturday night. Welcome back to ROM Hack Races. It's good to see you, and it's good to see all this hype and excitement in chat. Please feel free to continue doing that. Make some noise. We've got an exciting race for you tonight. And this one, man, I'm really excited. I'm excited for all of them, but this one's going to be cool. It is week 357 around these parts, and we have some freaking P-uzzles, P-uzzles, P_uzzles, P-uzzles, P-uzzles, whatever they are. We've got a freaking lot of them from a cool maker, man. I'm excited to see this one. XGAMER2009. You've seen them tearing up the leaderboards during ROM Hack races, and now they are here with a level for everybody else to race and give it a try. So as usual, we've got some difficulty rankings for this one, and it's a little bit different this week because normally racers have no idea what they're in for and they just have to improvise. In tonight's race in particular, due to the fact that the execution is 8 and the complexity is also 8 out of 10, we are providing the racers with a clear video right off the bat. And once you see this level, I think you'll understand why the racers will appreciate this. This is some freaking artistry, man. I have also seen this video. It is cool. This is a cool level, and we are going to have some fun, but it is a big 8 out of 10. So if the racers wish tonight, they are able to watch the clear video. Some folks elect to do that. Some folks do not. And that's a personal choice. Some people just want to kind of play it through. I think I kind of know who's going to look at it, who might not be looking at it and who would, but still, we're all racing the same thing. It's just that you can watch the video if you want. We've got 7 brave individuals signed up tonight: B2 DE81, Bunky D Luffy, Double Doom, Germ Dove, Ike SMB, Outback Jack, and You Fail Me. We've got the ever wonderful Spirits on the restream, Spirits, Fen thereof, all collection, all spirit friends. We've got Echo, Spirits, and Citrus scouting everybody out for us tonight. And we Java Brew, Quiet Mason helped us test this one this week, and racers are having issues with patching. Okay, well, this is news. So hang tight. We're gonna have a race. We're gonna get that sorted out behind the scenes. In the meanwhile, I can say hi, welcome to ROM Hack Races, and if you like what you're seeing, drop a follow for us and head on over to romhackraces.com. That's our official website where you can get this patch plus any of the other patches for any of the other levels that we've raced. You can jump on our Discord server from there if you want to hang out with the community off stream, chat about Kaizo, making levels, playing levels, anything Kaizo. We've got you covered over on the ROM Hack Races Discord. I am GlitchCat, that's me. Hi, hello. And I will be bringing you the play-by-play. If you have any questions about Kaizo mechanics or how this is all working or what's going on in the level, what the racers are doing, what they might be thinking, please feel free to just shout it out in chat and we'll answer that for you. I will do my best to explain the mechanics and things that are going on while everything is happening. And I'm also here to tell you, of course, that as usual, these levels are a sort of dichotomy between consistency and one-shots. Whether or not the racers can be consistent at what they have already learned, or whether or not they will be able to one-shot a new section and get a little bit of knowledge or progress that way. And will they have enough insight? Do they understand the mechanics? Do they get what you have to do at each obstacle? With 2 sections tonight and some 8 out of 10 difficulty, it might rely a little bit more on consistency tonight, but with such a tough level, that would make any one-shot, even a small one-shot, to see a little farther ahead on the screen might make a huge difference in terms of knowledge and whether or not they can kind of maybe see some pause strats, see if people take a leaf out of XGamer's book and try some pause strats. We're going to see how they do. And yeah, we're hanging out. Looks like we might have a little bit of trouble with the patch right now. So we should be starting, but hang out. Technical difficulties, it happens. Don't worry about it. And in the meantime, how are you? How's your day? How are y'all feeling? I hope your weekend is off to a really good start. I hope you're getting some nice fall weather. It's been super chill out here, man. It's nice. It's kind of a gray, rainy day. Took a nice walk in the woods. Got to sit by a river. Oh man, it was awesome. I hope you're having a similarly awesome early fall day. So we're just, yeah, kind of hanging out. I guess we're working with the patch. I assume Fen or someone will let me know what's up. But yeah, in the meantime, how are you? You know, how's it going? And yeah. All right, looks like we got everybody getting in here, getting ready to roll. Yo, that's fun. Oh yeah. If y'all set down Silksong for a minute. Thanks for putting down Silksong and coming over and hanging out for some ROM hack races. It's gonna be fun. It's not quite Silksong, but you know, it's the next best thing. I'm glad everybody out there is having fun with that one. It's cool to see gamers working hard and getting games that they like and want to play. Oh yeah, well, true. Yeah, you know, with the magic of the technology, with the magic of 2 monitors, you too can play Silksong while you watch ROM hack races. Yeah, no, that's, you know what? I forgot about that. I only have 1 monitor right now, so I'm just like, oh yeah, 2 monitors. That is a thing that exists. Looks like we got everybody loading this patch up and getting ready to go. So we will be starting out pretty soon. We got B2DE81 up in the upper left-hand corner, Double Doom up in the right-hand corner, Germ Dove down there in the lower left, and You Fail Me down in the bottom right. So get ready to play some Silksong and watch a little bit of ROM hack races with us. It is Saturday night once again. Got a cheeseburger? That's delicious. That's delicious. Cheeseburgers are good. Eat a cheeseburger, play Silksong, watch some ROM hack races with us. Say, if you're just joining us, we got an 8 out of 10 difficulty tonight, and we have dropped the clear video in the race-related chat on Discord. So if you also are interested and just want to see this level and you're on the ROM hack races Discord, you can jump on over there and watch it with us, or just watch it yourself. But the racers can elect to watch the video or not. I think You Fail Me said that they were not going to be watching it. That's kind of a personal choice. We do normally it's a sight reading kind of thing. Normally people don't know what's in the level and we don't have a video, but for really tough stuff, in order to just kind of like have a fun race, kind of manage expectations a little bit, we do drop clear videos sometimes, and you're really gonna want to see this one. I have also seen this video, and man, XGamer is exploding with style here. This is a really cool level, and I think you're really gonna like this. I know I am going to play this like as soon as possible. You're gonna like this one. This is really cool. So thanks again to XGamer for making this one tonight. Say they have been blowing up the ROM hack race leaderboards, but tonight they're here to blow up everybody's Nintendo with a hot level. So getting ready to drop that clear video and getting ready to start pretty soon. So put your favorite hype emotes in chat. If you have emotes from the racers, if you sub to them or whatever on Twitch, put their emotes up. If you're here to support your friend or, you know, share their emotes, do it. I want to see some good hype for everybody. If you don't have emotes from the racers, consider going and getting some. It is September after all, and you get a little bit of a discount on new subs. So if somebody's out here doing something impressive, or you see their cool emotes and you want to get them for yourself, I suggest that you do. I'm liking it. Oh, these are good. This is good. This is good hype emote. Oh, I like the little Zelda hype emote. Aw, that one's cute. Very hype. Good hype, good emotes. Okay, looks like, yeah, we had a little bit of trouble patching, so looks like we are just about ready to go. Racers are waiting for the go-ahead on Discord, and we'll be ready to start it off. Oh, this is exciting. Yes. Yeah, get this hype going. This is good. This is good. I'm telling you, man, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like this level. Get ready. Get ready, man. I saw this video and I'm just like, man, like this is a cool level. Get ready. Yeah, and if you have seen it already, get ready to watch these racers tackle this one like it's no big deal. It's an old school Kaizo puzzle level directed by Freakin. Puzzles. So we're off and running. Let's do it. ROM hack races week 357 Freakin P-Yuzzles by XGAMER2009. And man, you can tell. So do you already see the very, very classic intro that we've got going on here? Yo, it is it's a sort of a classic Skyzo type level. We've got the P-switch, and this is not quite a puzzle level, but we are going to be doing a lot of really cool jumps, movement, and some tech abuse. Nice yump, Bunky D. Luffy pulling the yump off right off the start. And got to start that P-switch off. We got a football falling from the sky and got that outlined Kaizo block. Looks like, yo, B2 right out the gate. B2 doing really, really well here. I'm pretty sure You Fail Me has said they were not going to watch the clear video. But again, 8 out of 10 difficulty on this one. I actually rated this a 9. This one's pretty tough, so we got to give these racers a little bit of time to cook here. It might be, yeah, I always kind of feel bummed out if the yump kind of ruins your timing. It's always just like, if you're gonna put a P-switch in, let them do the yump. Sometimes you kind of screw yourself over by not being able to do the yump. But in any case, still, it's cool to get one. I've never seen One Piece. I have not seen it. I know about it. My wife has watched it, and she has told me about it. But no, I have actually. I can't say I'm not a fan. I have never seen it. I don't know anything about it. Apparently, there's pirates, and there's that guy with the hat, and he has stretchy powers. He's like Gumby. And there's pirates. Did I mention the pirates? And they're looking for a treasure, which I believe is called One Piece. Like, One Piece isn't a character, it's the treasure. Like Davy Jones kind of treasure. I knew, yeah, Luffy. Oh, well, shows what I know. Sorry, how many weeks have I been getting Bunky's name wrong? Sheesh, oh my gosh. So B2 here up in the upper left, off to a pretty strong start. And Bunky D. Luffy not too far behind. You Fail Me, I think, opting not to watch the clear video. And I'm not sure, Double Doom, I'm not sure what they've seen. But it looks like B2 kind of has a strong idea of what they want to do here. Again, for the clear video tonight, you are allowed to watch it. You are allowed to not watch it. You're allowed to pause and check it again. For a tough level, it helps a little bit. It helps the race go a little bit smoothly. We have 2 hours for these broadcasts. And, you know, we'd like to see some hot moves and some clears in that time. So B2 making big progress here. We got to run up the side of the pipe, getting past that baseball throwing chuck, bouncing off the fish, and then using that triangle positioned on the side of the pipe to run directly up the wall there. And they want to get rid of that yellow rotating block up at the top of the pipe. And they want to hit that once, fall back down, and then they're aiming for another fish down below in order to bounce up and do that twice. And I really like this kind of level design. Sort of a, how do you say, like a Swiss Army knife of level design, where you're using things multiple times. You're having players go around a slight loop. We're going to see some more of that coming up later in this design. But kind of looping around on that pipe. I like that. I like that utility of level design, really making the most of the elements that you've used here. So when I saw this clear video, and I'm just like, man, this is really impressive. Looks like Bunky trying for a little bit, getting closer to the fish, and there's You Fail Me in the lower right-hand side. Did the testers also get a clear video? Yes. I believe they did. You Fail Me, though, moving. Yeah, everybody, man. We got Bunky, You Fail Me, and B2 all getting to that triangle pipe. And here comes Ike SMB in the upper right-hand corner. Trying to make it there as well. So, consistent tie right now between at least 3. No one has gotten to the top of that pipe, and that would be, I guess, technically be in the lead if they see what is over there. And that's what I'm talking about there being... Consistency is going to matter more, but one-shots could be huge in a level like this. Even a slight amount, even one obstacle further of a one-shot could really make the difference and just give someone extra knowledge. And You Fail Me, man, consistent as always. That's a tight moment of timing. Hey, yo, You Fail Me, what the... Wait, huh? How'd they... Wait, what? How'd they... I thought they died. Where'd you come from? Wait, did they make? Wait, huh? Wait, sorry, I could have sworn I saw you film me fall into the pit. Yeah, you film me taking a minute to consider this as well. We've got to get all the way. It's a tight moment of timing. We've got to get all the way to the top of that yellow pipe and hit the turn block up there, but then jump off and fall fast enough to be able to contact that second fish. So that's really, really a tight moment of timing getting off the pipe and also, okay. I see. You feel me actually got past the obstacle. Wait, hang on. Oh. Yeah, Bunky also. Okay. Tricky strat going on here. I'm not actually sure what was intended. Yeah, so you see B2 looping around to the left of the death blocks by that fish, whereas Bunky is actually falling straight down the path that they came up from in order to hit that fish, and that actually kind of can work. I think it can work either way, but Fail getting past this now, so Fail knows a little bit about what's coming up next. And here's Bunky also, nicely done, Bunky. So we're seeing the coins. Now this is where kind of, well, you know, let's see if the clear video can help out someone here. This is a pretty difficult move, but it is really cool looking when this all goes correctly. We're looking for consistency now, especially building up that consistency at the fish obstacle. That's where it's really going to count. If a racer can just quickly get good at that and stop wasting deaths there, they're going to get more tries at the part that they want to learn coming up next, because things don't get any easier from here. So you might notice that it looks like the fish, the second fish at the wall, falls off the bottom of the screen, and you might think like, oh, the racer is too late. How are they going to land on that fish? The fish is actually acting like it is landing in water down there and kind of does a little hop, and that's why they're able to actually get a bounce on it, even though visually it looks like it's fallen off the bottom of the screen. It actually hasn't. But yeah, this is all consistency right now. Can we just keep getting past this fish obstacle? Looks like you fail me. Yep, okay, trying some things out with this. So, the next thing up. Oh, yo, B2 getting there as well. I'm pretty sure B2, they might know what's going on here. You fail me trying to sort this out along with Ike and Bunky. So, we've got a P-switch, right? We've got the P-switch to use. We've got a red shell, and the player also has P-speed in that section. So, you fail me. Yo, fail. Looking like maybe they know what they're doing. So we want to get underneath. As you can see, there is a tall vertical pipe there, an up pipe, as it were, blocking the way. Looks like B2 has an idea as well. And a big down arrow along with a green coin. And it's in kind of common in SMW parlance now that green coin is... use the shell. Use, throw, drop the shell, whatever the case may be. So hopefully this will be enough to kind of tell the players what in the world they want to do. Ike taking a moment to think about it. And was that Fail getting past it? This is consistency time for Fail. They need more tries at this. Looks like B2 knows what they want. Here goes Bunky for their try. Yeah, so Bunky doing a forward toss for that shell. And unfortunately, the forward toss is just going to bonk off of the wall and not actually get you underneath the pipe. So yeah, what's it going to be? Bunky or B2 trying for it. So here it comes. Here, this trick is so swag, man. When I saw this in the clear video, I was just like, oh man. Like, this one is cool. I will absolutely be playing this level soon. And Fail, looks like Fail has got the right idea. I'm pretty sure Fail has not seen the video. I think they're just going for it. But this is the right idea. We, that is to say the racers, you're going to get to watch, but we're doing a drop midair. And normally, there's a lot to explain about drop midair. In this case, we're doing a slightly easier version. There is a version that would, I suppose, be considered like unassisted. But in this version, we are dropping the shell ahead of time. The shell is going to fall forward in front of Mario. And typically, even with P-Speed, Mario isn't able to catch up to that shell. It's just going to be out in front of him, and you're never going to be able to touch it. However, by dropping the shell at the right moment, the pipe will line it up. It's going to hit the edge of that pipe wall, and now it's not going to be falling forward anymore. It's just going to be moving downward. If you drop it at the right time and contact the shell as it's being lined up against the pipe, you're going to nudge it forward in the air. If you've done that correctly, you're now above a moving shell in the air from which you can get a jump. I know that sounds a little complicated, but these racers have got this under control here, and I am absolutely confident they all know and understand this move. If something is unclear to you or you would like to learn more, please feel free to ask. I know this is a really tech-heavy level, but basically just pay attention to the fact that a moving shell is active. That's the term I use. You can use your own term. A moving shell is active, and a stationary shell is not active. If you have kicked a shell forward, now it is active, but if you upthrow or drop a shell, it is still inactive. You can only get a bounce from an active shell, so putting an inactive shell into the space that you need, and then activating it at the right moment while you're above it like that, lined up from the pipe, that is what's getting them the midair. So a really, really creative drop midair setup here from XGamer. Yeah, looks like, yeah, Ike also getting the right idea here. Yeah, Ike and Fail definitely working on this, and this is going to be another point of consistency. You're going to see these racers get it once, and they're going to get a quick chance to learn what's coming up next. But what they really want is to be super good at this and get this trick over and over again. They're going to need that. And that's why I'm talking way more about consistency for this level, that you just really want to lock these tricks in as quick as you can. And it's enough to get it once. Can you get it over and over again? That's the real question here. This is a real, jump articulation is kind of broadly what I refer to it as. Gauging your slow fall in order to make sure you hit exactly the right spot at exactly the right moment. Yo, there it is. Fail. Getting past that. Yep. The big assisted drop midair to get past that section. Bunky still kind of doing that forward toss, but I think they'll put it together. Yo, Fail. First one. Nailing that trick, but here we go again. Like I said, they have got to be consistent at this. Two in a row from Fail. Two in a row. Ike trying for it as well. So pay attention to the way the racers are interacting with that shell. If the racers get killed by the shell in midair, that means that they were very, very close to getting it right. If they miss it, if they whiff the shell, that means they had bad timing. They were a little bit off. The good way to die is getting killed by the shell in midair. I know that sounds paradoxical, but that's the close way to fail. And Fail, yeah, getting that Koopa stuck. A little bit unfortunate, my friend. Sorry, bud. Oh, yo, Bunky. Bunky getting a chance to look at this new obstacle as well. Anybody have that Shavdo vibe emote? Pretty fitting. Oh, geez. Yeah, yo, Fail. Turning on this consistency. This is what we're talking about for these races. This is what's really going to help out. Now, Fail, also, they're on a timer from the P-switch, but yeah, nicely done. They got some P-speed, and they jumped ahead there to see what is coming up next, right? They haven't done the trick, but if you can think about it and kind of play the game in your head, maybe you'll know what to do when you get there on a real run. So watch for the racers kind of trying to find those moments where they can just sort of throw themselves forward in the level just to see something. And I guess it goes without saying, but just to keep everybody informed of the tech, the reason they need to do a drop midair there at all, aside from the fact that environmentally you really can't get under that pipe without it, is because the P-switch is falling in that moment. They need to catch the P-switch and hold it. So once the shell is in the air, the P-switch is going to be in their hands. Now they can't grab and manipulate the shell because they need to bring the P-switch to the next obstacle. Yeah, fail. Oh, yo, there it is, Bunky. Nicely done, Bunky, getting through that assisted drop and moving on a little bit. So again, consistency. That is the name of the game tonight. Who's going to be able to be a little bit more consistent at this trick? One-shots here are, I would say, not very likely, but, you know, you never know. Even one-shotting something small. B2, very close with it. Ike as well. Yo, Bunky, hanging out. No, nice, Bunky. Doing a little dance on the brown arrow block. Do some push-ups, Mario. Yo, okay, yo, fail. Yep, they see what they want here. Not quite, though. And there's B2! Oh, yeah, B2 nailing that drop midair. Very nice. This level is just like pure swag, man. Just the swagginest thing since swag came to Swagtown. Bunky, what you got here? Bunky with a little bit of a, yeah, Bunky with a little bit, maybe trying some cheese there. They can respawn the P-switch and the shell and stay safe on the big arrow of coins. Ike, ooh, yeah, getting sharp. Ike looking for that timing as well. No clear leader right now, but you fail me, kind of showing a little bit of promise here. They have been the farthest, but Ike and Bunky really just a half a step behind. And making progress in the level doesn't necessarily mean the win is secured. We've got to be able to get back there enough. So right now, I think it's all about just finding that exact position to drop that shell. And it is marked by the green coin, and you'd think that would make it really easy and automatic. But it's not only the drop, remember, it's also gauging your slow fall. And you'd be surprised, it's harder than it seems to drop the shell at exactly one spot, even though that spot is marked. It's trickier than it might seem. Here's Fail in the lower right, going for something new. Ah, nice try, nice try. We got that falling Yoshi coming up. And Fail looking to try to land on that Yoshi for fun and for profit. Bunky, yo, I like that strat, though, falling back down the channel. And yo, Bunky, there we go. Bunky starting to get that drop happening. B2, but here's Fail in the lower right once again. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, close. But Ike, yo, Ike with a shot at some understanding here. Ike in the upper right-hand corner, nicely done. And Ike actually making it further on the screen. Yeah, that is the question too. How tight is the P-switch timing? Once they've hit that switch, they are on a timer. They know they have to move quickly. And so, you know, how quickly can you get that red shell bounced off the wall on the left once you've stuck that landing? Yeah, here goes Fail again. I think they look like they're trying to optimize their movements a little bit there. Yeah, you can see that. Fail trying to kind of do that a little bit faster. Up toss the P-switch to get it activated and then just get right off that red Koopa. Get it moving as soon as possible. Yeah, the racers might not necessarily know if the P-switch timer is tight or not. And honestly, I think it's pretty good policy to behave as though it were tight, because if you're wrong and it's more lenient, then you just kind of saved yourself. You have a little bit more room to screw up. But if you're right and it's tight, then you're a step ahead. So I think generally for a race, I would be doing the same thing. It's good policy to try to optimize yourself as quickly as you can. And here's Bunky looking at that up throw section. Ike as well looking at that falling Yoshi. Ike has seen a little bit further than Fail, but man, again, this is all consistency. That's why I really like these tough races, because you really get to see players just not only learn a trick and execute a trick, but get really good at whatever that thing is as quickly as they can. This is just a strong team consistency level, yes. Yeah, Fail. Here we go. Yeah, Fail again with this consistency, man. Oh, and a Kaizo block? Oh, man. Man, what else is new? So definitely Fail getting off the Yoshi, avoiding the upper platform there because of those bullets, and that clapping Chuck is going to jump forward, and that's going to be the thing they need to bounce on to cross that distance. But now we've got a Kaizo block to worry about. That is knowledge. That's right. That's a good way to look at it. It's a good way to look at it. That is knowledge that the other racers do not yet possess. And also, that's knowledge that wouldn't necessarily be available in the clear video. Like, even if you've watched the clear video, you wouldn't know that block is there. The clear video avoids it. Which is actually pretty funny. Yeah, so, Ike. Yeah, take a look at the difference between Ike and Fail's strategies here. Yeah, Ike kind of getting that P-switch active really early, but it means that they have to stand there and wait for the Koopa. And that might mean that the P-switch timer is going to expire. Ike doesn't necessarily know. I don't know if they've watched the clear video or not, but Ike doesn't necessarily know how tight that P-switch timer is. So that is kind of a risk, and if it turns out that he doesn't have enough time, then gonna have to adjust the strat. But maybe Ike feels confident in being able to do that, and what they want right now is knowledge. Meanwhile, Bunky over here also getting pretty consistent with that drop. B2 getting close as well. The Fail right now with the really optimal strats. Bunky's so close on that red Koopa, but popping up into the munchers. And here's Ike for his try. They really want to hit that shell. Yo, oh, B2 getting over there. That red shell rebounding after dropping the P-switch, getting that red shell to rebound off the left wall, and then it's going to go off that little triangle and launch up into the air. Really want to try to get all you can out of that jump. And Fail. All right, Fail at a new section. This could be huge for Fail. An absolutely huge chance for a read. And a little bit of a read. Nice. That wasn't much. They got the Yoshi. They got the baby Yoshi. They fed it 2 berries, and they're looking at those bullets up there, thinking about what's next. So a little bit of a one-shot really could make a difference and kind of keep Fail a step ahead right now. Sometimes the value of one-shots isn't necessarily that we are making progress, right? It's that we're gaining knowledge. And also, too, you know, even if you don't need the extra time on the P-switch, Fail's strategy of quick optimization for that toss does make their attempts a little faster. And in a race situation, it can be really, really helpful to just cycle attempts quickly. That's something I thought about, oh man, all the way back in like Kaizo 3 in the Dolphin level, and subsequent levels where there are kind of some unpredictable elements, or it is going to be tough and you want to just kind of throw attempts at it, make your attempts go faster. Figure out a slightly optimized way to do things, and you get more attempts per time. Ike is a very creative player, and perhaps they do. Perhaps they are trying to cheese. So we'll see if they end up having enough time, because that strat will also work. It'll get them what they want. It'll get Ike what he wants. But is it going to be enough time? Meanwhile, here goes Fail in the lower right, back again at this Yoshi section. They've seen it once. What's it going to be? Yeah, they want to get that Yoshi in midair. Fail on a chance for a sight read here. This is huge for Fail. Oh, my. Oh, man. I think they got tricked up by that P-switch just a little bit. Yeah, they landed right on it, but the block below turned into the coin, and yeah. But this is a huge, I mean, for Fail, huge confidence booster. They've seen the H. They know exactly what they want to do here. They've got that optimized drop. Now it is just time for consistency. Meanwhile, Ike, Bunky, B2, keeping up here. Remember, they do have access to a clear video this week, so it might be wise sometimes to just kind of pause and check it again. Check, you know, you saw it once, yes, but check your positioning, check your timing, make sure you're doing it exactly right. And here's Ike's shot. Ike, aha, aha. Ike with a little bit of a knowledge. Now there's the same thing. I didn't know it. They didn't know about that. Fail did. And Ike over here now learning about the Kaizo block. Gotta say, man, you know, I love this level. This is so cool. Sort of a tech abuse Skyzo, which is just like really fun to see. Like this is like a throwback level, but also with modern sensibilities, and that's really neat. As far as I know, You Feel Me has not watched the video. They were saying as much on the Discord before the race. I don't know for a fact who has and who hasn't seen it. But that is what Fail was talking about. I'm not sure about Ike. Double Doom down here in the lower left, or B2. But again, we're all racing the same level. Whether or not you want to watch the video is up to you. And I really appreciate how nobody really minds. This is a fun kind of event for people to just kind of hang out and have a good time together, play some Mario together, work on a tough level. The race is just kind of the shiny wrapping paper. And, you know, it's not so competitive. So I appreciate everyone just being like, yeah, it's cool. They can watch the video. You know, it's what you want to do. It's a choice. And, you know, play how you enjoy it. Oh, I hit the Kaizo block in a dead attempt. I must have missed it. I'm having fun. I think chat is also having fun. Chat, what do you say? Fun level? The fact that we even have racers who can play this at a really, you know, play this on the spot and play at this level of difficulty is really a testament to the skill in the community. Oh yeah, you know, that's why it's like, you don't want to play it, like, that's fine, you know? People are always like, well, why would you just watch someone sit around and play video games? I could play video games. I don't know, Chad, why would you sit around and watch someone play football? Can't you just go out in the backyard and play football? Well, I mean, these guys are really good. They're professionals. They trained all their life. Yeah. Why would you want to watch someone else play a game? Huh, geez, that sounds like you answered your own question there, football fan. You know, I like that one. That comeback has served me well in my life. Like, look at these fools. I could play baseball. What's this guy? He's a pitcher. He throws the ball. I can throw a ball. I can throw balls. Why does this guy get to be on TV? I could do that. I don't like to watch people throw baseballs. I like to throw baseballs myself. Jeez. Can't believe it, man. It's so boring. So, you know, you're seeing some absolutely high-level skill here. We got 2 sections for this level. And right now, we are all still working on section number 1. Fail in the lower right-hand corner. Getting close to that lead, but kind of having a hard time. Looks like Ike and Fail are both kind of having a little bit of a time. When we get this red Koopa shell banked off and it's going to go up the triangle and launch, you really want to get all you can out of that jump. And by that I mean, wait until the last second to jump off the ledge. Wait until the red shell has gone as far as it can. And then even for a little bit of a bonus boost of positioning, hit the shell on the right. It's not as simple as just getting a bounce on that shell. It's getting a bounce on that shell at a particular moment, enough that they have enough horizontal to reach the Yoshi. But Fail in the lower right, trying to pitch a no-hitter here. They want to get on Yoshi's back and get up. They know about the checkpoint. This could be it for Fail. H! Yo! There it is. And you fail me with the first H of the night. Checkpoint, second section out of 2. And Fail gonna be moving on. Nicely done, too, getting that jump off the Chuck while the Chuck was jumping to the left, actually. Very, very cool. Ike's turn. Ike, oh! They could have gotten on the Chuck. But so, you fail me. Running away with it yet again. Second section out of 2, and Fail's got a little bit more learning to do here. Fail, looking for their 52nd first place. And I think this might be a 3. I don't have the stats for that. But if Fail can go, I think the Fail is on a 2 streak right now. 2 wins in a row. And Fail, oh my gosh. Yo, oh. Is that? Ah, man, if I'm Fail, I'm wondering right now, what is that Yoshi move? Did they do that correctly? We'll find out. Meanwhile, Ike. Oh, yes, nice. Oh, a little over jump on that red shell. These players are good, man. These players are really, really good. Honestly, I kind of wish I was racing this one. Fail. Oh my gosh, Fail. With the reads. Okay. Fail. Managing to read through that while Ike getting so close, getting that baby Yoshi out and stopping to take a look at that next situation. Okay, so Fail with a little bit of brain work to do here. And again, the subtle one-shot. They did not make any progress. They didn't get the win or a checkpoint, but they did get knowledge on their first time at an obstacle. That saves them having to be more consistent. And here's Fail back again. Oh, geez. Fail with an idea here. So we've got a big wall of blocks. Yeah, man, Fail. Cosmic brain on this. Cosmic brain on this guy. Fail. So we've got a big wall of brown blocks, and those will turn back into coins once the P-switch has expired. They absolutely have to hit the P-switch in order to get to this part at all. Oh my gosh, Fail, I think, has the right idea here. Yeah, wow, Fail, you, oh, sheesh, you fail me. So, the Yoshi is going to continually fall from the sky. Once you throw the Yoshi in the pit, it just kind of respawns up there. I'm assuming that's how that works. There's not multiple Yoshis. Once you throw that Yoshi in the pit, it respawns. If you bop the green Paracoopas, not on Yoshi, but just with Mario, the Paracoopas will also respawn. So with that, you have enough stuff there to just kind of hang out and wait for the P-switch timer to expire. And it looks like Fail, yeah, getting through there, man. Holy cow. Yeah, this is insight. When I'm talking about that third consistency, one-shots versus insight. This is Fail showing us the insight right now. They have figured out what they want to do here, which is huge, because now instead of wasting attempts trying to figure it out, now they just get to hang out and try to, you know, do it, actually. Yeah, very nice to say, the Swiss Army knife kind of level design, using things multiple times. I really, really appreciate that. So, man, Fail, just this consistency, man, this is it. Fail, yep. They don't want to land on a Koopa with Yoshi. Well, even if they do, they might have enough time to kind of clutch it out. And here's, oof, jeez. Fail is on actual fire right now. But Double Doom, B2, Ike, working hard on this first section, and like, for the time already spent on it, the progress that they've made is really, really good. I don't think it's custom. I think it's just that Yoshi respawns up at the top once you throw him in the pit. I might be wrong about that. XGamer could fill us in, but I'm pretty sure that's how that's working. Yeah, there is just a Yoshi, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, if you have a Yoshi up at the top of the screen, it falls, and then you throw it in a pit, and so it respawns where you put it at the top of the screen. And so you can just keep doing this Yoshi cycling for as long as you want. Oh, Fail, you know what? I can't see their controller inputs, but I know for a fact Fail tried for a yump there. I believe in Fail. B2! Oh, yo, look out. B2 in the upper left, finding that Kaizo block. And it looks like they're getting a little more confident with that red shell drop midair. Meanwhile, Fail, here we go. Yeah, bring in the Yoshi so they can bail out. Oh, no! Oh, no! Are they going to be able to save this? Fail with the pause. Oh, no, I don't think so. Yeah. Those bullets were a little bit too close. I don't think they could have saved that. Yup, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I got into this situation. Well, it all started on Saturday night. You know, that would be super funny if we could replace the pause sound effect with a record scratch. Yeah, Fail knows what they want now. But what is this? What are we gonna do here? Fail. Yeah, so they got to this new section, but did they figure out what they want for next time? Meanwhile, B2, almost another shot at the Yoshi and one step closer to that checkpoint. Ike still really committed to that turn back drop strat for the P-switch. So this could be a little holdup for Fail and allow some other racers a little bit of time to make some progress and catch up. B2, man, looking sharp. Looking sharp and consistent here. I just can't avoid that Kaizo, though. B2 could be a serious threat if they could put the motor on right about now. Yeah, what are we gonna do here, Fail? Remember, they're on a timer from that P-switch. What are we gonna do here? Huh. And Fail, getting to see that the next platform up there, they need to be up in the sky to land on those next brown blocks. So the wheels are turning. And this is, again, consistency. Fail wants to try things at this part, so they need to get back here as often as possible. But it looks like they've got a pretty good handle on this Yoshi segment. Aside from a little bit of human error. Man, meanwhile, B2, the power right now. Man, yo, B2 is turning it on here, so watch out. Hmm. Oh, yo, there's an idea. All right, all right. Yeah, you fail trying some things here. I would love to see 2 for 2 on the checkpoint right now. Oh, yo, is Ike... Oh, I thought Ike was trying for some P-speed for a midair there. If I was in that spot, that's what I would do. So fail, yeah, thinking about maybe a shell rebound. They know that they want there to be an active shell on the death blocks below them at that point. So the question is, how do we set up an active shell in such a way that they can get it on those death blocks and underneath themselves? And that is the question going through Fail's mind right now. Because they know they need to bounce on something in that spot to get up there. So, we'll see. What's it gonna be? Fail, down again, but B2, man. Ah, jeez, just so close. B2 and Ike, man. It really is just getting as much forward positioning as you can off of that red shell. They've just gotta time that just right. You almost want to hit the shell like at the peak of its crest or as it's moving downward. But meanwhile, Fail just cooks. There it is with the wraparound. Fail solving that. But now what? Oh, geez. Oh, man. Oh, now what? Yeah, curious. Okay, another kind of twisty setup for Fail. They got through that. They banked the shell off the wall. It goes off the brick, the brown block, and makes its way down into position where they need it to be. But now what? Oh, I think, yeah. I mean, I've seen the clear video. I'm trying to remember all of it. I think I see, I think there's a clue. Yeah, I think there's a clue here. And I don't know, we'll see. Has Fail figured out? There's a certain clue. And it involves the color of the shell that you're holding. But that double bank shot is pretty tough. So yet another thing that Failstream, because for me, Fail is Failstream, a kind and noble streamer, and You Fail Me, but You Fail Me is also called Fail. What was I saying? Another thing for You Fail Me to get consistent at is doing that that double bank shot, which is not easy. I'm not sure how you mean a shell bump, but in any case, no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't be able to get it underneath your feet. Yeah, so Fail, trying to find the position. I'm not sure how they sort this out, but for me, what I would be doing would be finding the position on the green pipe that you need to aim for that's going to automatically make it bounce twice like that, and using the graphic of the edge of the pipe, like the lip, the top part where you go in, kind of judging based on that position, where in relation to the lip of the pipe do I want to plant that shell so it'll rebound twice. Fail. Working on it. Okay. Okay, alright, alright. And with a little bit of knowledge, too. Yeah, close. That's not what I was gonna try, but, well, yeah, a little bit of additional knowledge. They see that green coin up there, so they know probably want to hold and throw a shell. And that might give them the insight that they need to get through this. They know that whatever is happening up there, it involves throwing a shell. We'll see. Maybe Fail just trying to get a little bit ahead here. Huh, well, that's interesting. There's nothing over there. We can't see anything. Meanwhile, B2. Ah, the Kaizo, though. Yeah, Fail trying to get a little bit of a knowledge checkpoint just from jumping ahead. It's a good move. It is good to do in a race. It's good to do in a regular level. You're not racing. Get ahead a little bit and just try to figure out what is coming up. That has saved me many a time. That's what one-shots are made out of. But interestingly, yeah, there's also that P-switch that is falling. So we have to contend with that as well. I think Fail maybe a little bit confused about this part, but it is tricky. But this is giving B2 a chance. B2 getting really consistent here if they can just get around this Kaizo. B2 in the upper left, maybe a read. Alright. Gotta feed the Yoshi those berries. Ike too, getting close to those green berries. Green is my favorite type of Yoshi berry. I don't know about you, but I'm team greenberry. So you know what, for our own curiosity, if you're curious to see what this setup actually is coming up, don't forget that the clear video is on the Discord server. If you want to check it out for yourself, go to the Weekly Race channel on Discord, and you can actually just see the video and see the whole level in real time. For my own curiosity, I saw the video, but I just kind of forget everything about it. For my own curiosity, I'm actually taking a peek here, because I am curious what that trick is. And that will give us some insight into what Fail is thinking about. Ah. That is tricky. That's a tricky one. Okay. That is pretty tricky. Hey, yo, thank you for the raid. Welcome to Saturday night. Welcome to ROM Hack Races. How you doing? So it is kind of sometimes possible, just something that I do with Kaizo setups that are cryptic in particular, is trying to figure out what to do kind of by process of elimination. Try this and it doesn't work. Try this and it doesn't work. Eliminate variables and thus arrive at the thing to do because you just don't know what else it could be. There's enough clues on screen. Assuming that you want to use all of the elements at hand, right? The shell, the P-switch that is falling. Assuming you want to use all of those things, find a strat that incorporates all of them, right? One would think that what you want here is a strat which grabs the P-switch. So try to figure out something that would allow you to do that. Meanwhile, Ike in the upper right. Ooh, close. Fail. Trying things. So this does definitely give other racers a kind of a chance to catch up a little bit. That's true. You know, I agree with that. ROM Hack Race team is the best. Fen on the restream tonight. Citrus, Echo, and Fen scouting all the racers tonight. XGamer making the level. BD helping us all out so much. Kelgand making bot stuff behind the scenes. Amper and Underway making that ROM Hack Race's base ROM. And Fail, alright, look out. Huh. So finally, getting that knowledge checkpoint. Fail manages to do another double wraparound. I call it kind of like a zigzag shot with the shell. But, not quite. But now they're getting a chance to look and see, okay, we want to have a P-switch active in that moment. Also looks like Ike has finally switched up their setup for the red shell a little bit to give themselves a little bit more time. Oh yeah, sorry, I just saw that. Yeah, nobody else on screen has gotten the H. No one else at the checkpoint except for Fail, but Ike in the upper right-hand corner could be a big read and slipping off the side. Nice try. So Fail, still kind of thinking about things. Fail, though, with another chance. Huh. But they're not, yeah, but they're not picking up that P-switch, and I think that's kind of getting in Fail's head a little bit. As in, they're thinking about it. There certainly is a P-switch falling, so, and they know that they need it active after that point. So, what are they thinking? Activate the switch, grab the switch, what's it gonna be? Yeah. But they've seen that they don't want to do that, right? Their knowledge checkpoint has told them, you need a P-switch active. Or maybe they think they just need to go faster. Ike, though. Oh, man. Ike, nice try. Oh. Fail. I think the light bulb has just come on for Fail. So in fact, we may be bumping. Just like the club, we are bumping. Yeah, looks like Fail has a plan here now. So Fail in the lower right. It may be a little, yeah, execution may be a little harder on section 1, but there's a little bit more of a cryptic nature to the second section. B2, oh, a little rough off that red shell. Well, it's not over yet. There's still time for some tough stuff. But Fail, looks like they've got a plan here. So this is kind of an interesting quirk of SMW physics. And I might be jumping the gun a little bit with explaining this, but you'll get to see it when Fail gets back there. If you are running with P-Speed, and you are holding a shell, and throw that shell, that thrown shell will be moving faster than one which has not been given P-Speed. Ike, oh my gosh. Yeah, looks like, yeah, Fail. Fail. Yeah. So Fail has figured out this trick. Knowing what this trick is, I'm confident in saying that when you got the P-Speed, you throw the shell is moving faster. However, if you don't throw the shell, but instead just nudge it, and by nudge it, I mean you're not holding X or Y, and you run into the shell, then the shell will be moving more slowly. And with a slower moving shell, you're able to catch up with it. And that's what Fail is trying to do here. They want to go to the left, get P-Speed, and then run forward. Just before touching the shell, they want to let go of the run button, touch the shell without grabbing it, and then immediately hold the run button down again so that they can maintain their P-Speed the whole way through. And if they do that correctly, they will be able to catch up to the shell because of the P-Speed. And that is not only going to get the shell under their feet in that situation, but it's also going to allow them to grab the P-switch, which they definitely know they need. Sometimes it does kind of help. Actually, this is pretty smart. I'm not sure if this is exactly what Fail was thinking, but sometimes it is kind of smart to try, like, you see the P-switch there. You see the P-switch falling. You think that I should probably use this for something, but just ignore it for right now. Go ahead, knowing that this run is not going to work out, but go ahead anyway and see what you can learn. And I'm not sure if that's what Fail was doing here, but it's a good play nonetheless. Yep. And now they see, yeah, so they see those blocks are brown, but they also know that they're going to need the switch active. This level really reminds me of, and I mean this as a compliment, reminds me of those old school Mario Maker 1 Friday and Saturday race levels we used to do. We'd have an easier level Friday and a harder level Saturday back in like 2016, 2017-ish. And this level kind of hits like one of those. It's kind of very like tricky jump and item based Kaizo. Ike, what you got? Ah, I know what you don't got. The bullets. Yeah, how are we gonna get up and over that pipe? Ike, gotta go a little bit more to the left and respawn those bullets. That would be pretty cool if someone could sneak a Yoshi through and get the blue shell. It is a very dangerous mixture to have a blue shell and Yoshi on the same screen. Or kind of even on the same level, in the same area. even close to each other at all. It's tempting to get it, because you get that blue shell in Yoshi's mouth. Now you have the power of flight, and now you can, with flight, you can fly through a lot of things, especially a level like this with spaced out obstacles and not a lot of floor. Well, I think what we really learned from Quickie World was that it's dangerous to have those old school death blocks, which are actually retextured lava. That's what allows that trick in Quickie World to be possible, because the death blocks aren't like solid blocks, they're actually like act as lava, and that's what kills you, and that's also what allows you to slip through the corner of the block and bring the Yoshi at all. But it was a different age. That was Quickie 1. I don't remember if Gracie World had it or not, but Quickie World in the Rainbow Road level, that's the strat to bring the Yoshi. You can actually bring that Yoshi through till the end of the game. I noticed that. Yeah, Dram 1 added counter break. Didn't remove any Kaizo blocks though, believe me, I found most of them. I have gotten to play a level from Dram 3. At GDQ's past, Panga has had Dram 3 demos for us to try. Ike, yo, Ike in the upper right, looking real sharp here. Can they get it? Ike in the upper right for the H. Oh, so close. Ike trying desperately to maybe respawn that Chuck. Oh no, oh no, but there it is, there's the H. Oh, nice try, Ike. But yeah, I have gotten to play a level from Dram 3, a level and a half. The level that I beat, Panga said that it was probably going to be like 1-1 or something. I wouldn't call it mean. It's pretty challenging. It took me what, 40 minutes ish to beat the first level, which is not a ton, but it's pretty hard. But not a lot of rude Kaizo blocks. Certainly, I don't know, maybe things have changed. Maybe Panga added a lot more. But not a lot of rude Kaizo blocks, not a lot of BS. Just like really solid creative level design. Panga has a very unique sensibility. Nobody really has his kind of eye for Kaizo design in particular, but Fail in the lower right, oh my gosh, Fail! Oh, that was it, man. Okay, Fail, putting this all together now. Really just running laps around this level. Yeah, what now? Fail, taking a minute to rest, think about it. Just kind of figure out what happens next. But yeah, if you know, oh, Ike. Oh no. Oh, just... Ah. So fail, man. Out ahead here, but Ike putting the pressure on. B2 and Double Doom on the left side also working hard. Yo, there it is! Oh my gosh, excuse me, I was watching Double Doom. Ike, nicely done, making their way to the H. Well played, well played. That was a matter of time. Ike catching up a little bit. So a lot of learning to do here for Ike, but man, if anyone could pull it off. Also, you know, Ike being the creative powerhouse that they are, might find a way to steal this Yoshi. So it is again consistency time for You Fail Me. Oof, man, B2 working so hard on that shell nudge. That kind of red shell toss. Oh, B2, man, I'm rooting. I got it. Let's give some energy for B2 and Double Doom here. Working really hard on this first section, developing that consistency. Put some hype in the chat for them too. Double Doom, man, getting that midair though. Every time they do that midair, you get 100 cool points. Every single time they nail that red shell midair, 100 cool points in the bank. Rack them up. And Ike is not, or Fail is not out of the woods yet here. Yeah, if they seem like they're missing that blue shell nudge, it's because that's actually trickier than it seems. You want to let go of the run button for a split second, long enough to nudge the shell, but not long enough to lose your P-speed. And if you do that too late, you grab the shell. If you do that too early, you're going to lose your P-speed. So there's a small frame window to get that unpress and repress of the button. And now it's Ike's time to just hang out and learn, man. Some one-shots here, a little bit of knowledge checkpoints. Ike could be a serious contender. It is not over yet. Yeah, I fail a little bit too early on that button press. mistime it and you end up grabbing the shell because you are holding the grab button when you touch the shell. So tighter than it looks. Racers still managed to make it look easy. Oof. Fail with a chance. Oh man, an hour in here. This is such a tough level, but I hope y'all are having fun. This level is pure swag, start to finish. How are you doing? Chat, how's your weekend? How are you feeling? Oh, what's up? I think that is the case, yeah. I don't know if Ike has watched it or not. I'm guessing they haven't. That's one form of P-Speed, yes. But again, you know, whether or not you watch the video, watch the clear video or not, everyone is, you know, just same leaderboard, same competition. It's just kind of some racers choose to not do it. Some racers do. And I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate the personal aspect of this, that we're racing for fun. We're racing to do a fun event with our friends, get some more Kaizo experience, and just play a cool level rather than serious competition, you know. Looks like Ike. Yo, Ike, man. Definitely getting the hang of this. Ike. Alright, dude. Nice. Oh, they knew. The crouch as they hit the P-switch. They knew. They knew that's not what they wanted. Oh. So Ike, man, quickly figuring out this Yoshi bailout section. They just need to sort of articulate themselves a little better. Ike really, though, man, catching up here. Oh, yo, oh, whoa, fail. Whoa, big knowledge checkpoint. Fail wanted to look ahead there, and they got it. There's the end. We can see the goal. Sort of a half a victory. Can I get half an H in chat? Lowercase h, as it were. Yeah, they see it. They see there's a moon. Oh man, yo, I mean, if it were me, I'm just saying I wouldn't go for the moon this time. This is a big race, man. I would say just get that win if you can. But yeah, getting ahead a little bit with that P-speed. Just to see what's coming up next and try to think about how they're going to be able to pull that off. So hopefully I got Fail a little bit of knowledge. Every time I see an H now, I just think of the number 5. Riven fans will know what I'm talking about. Yo, Ike, trying some different strats for that Yoshi bailout. Getting a little bit closer. Yeah, you know what I mean. H, or as we say in Riven, 5. Oh, nice, Ike. Nice strat there, buddy. Doing another cycle on that Yoshi after the P-switch expired. That's good creativity, man. Ike is a really creative player. And the way they think about the game is very... I don't want to say, like, abstracted, but they really... Oh, B2, no! Oh, so much work. Oh, for B2, I just now noticed that. Yeah, the way Ike thinks about the game, they really seem to think in terms of... Which I think is a helpful way to do this. To think about, what can I do? Not, what does the level want me to do? What did the maker intend? What is the path that they built for me? Don't really worry about that. You'll figure that out. If the maker did their job, what you can do and what they intend for you to do are the same thing. But you might find cheese, you might find a creative solution or interpretation if you think, what can I do? Fail, though, in the lower right-hand corner. Back again with a nice turn back drop. And crashing right into that blue Koopa. So. Well, you know what? That's fair. Yes, sometimes the makers have intended there to be multiple interpretations for something. Fair enough. So Ike, geez, catching up here. A moment of insight for Ike would really help out right now. Okay, for nice try, not knowing that they need to bounce. Now Ike knows they need to bounce on that shell, but dropping it in there for the spin seems pretty logical if you don't know you're going up after that point. So a little bit of a knowledge checkpoint for Ike. If they can consistently get back there right now and make some moves and learn some stuff, Ike's gonna get dangerous. Getting closer and closer on Fail's lead here. Oh, no, B2! Ugh. Thwarted by the Chuck. Footballman. How do you like my foot-to-face style? Double Doom also. Hey, look out. Double Doom, man. I believe. All these racers have what it takes, man. Don't count anybody out. We deliberately trained him wrong on purpose, as a joke. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Fail. Once they start getting it, they're not going to stop getting it. And we have seen Fail with an idea, with a shot. What are they going for? Okay. Okay. How many blocks off screen does a Paracoopa need to be respawned? That's a good question. Offhand, I don't have a number. About 2.5? Okay. I would trust that. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Do you see what Ike was just doing? Ike. Uh-huh. Ever the creative troublemaker he is. Ike. Yep. Backtracking with the Yoshi to see what they could cheese. Excuse me. If Ike could get this with some cheese, man. Ooh, spicy. Is that gonna, you know, what's it gonna be? Is Fail gonna be able to capitalize on the lead? Or is Ike gonna find some cosmic brain cheese here and fly away to victory? Oh man, are they gonna try that again? I'm curious now. Okay, I'm now invested in this saga here. Looked like they wanted to, yeah. Oh, B2! Oh, B2! I try to do commentary, and sometimes it just wraps up at me being like, "Oh no, player, wah 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 wah." B2 is due for it, as they say. They've got the whole strats. B2, maybe on this run. Ah, I gotta catch that Yoshi, though. Huh. Yeah, Ike is, I mean, surely, Ike absolutely knows this is not what you do. But, yeah, Ike is playing around a little bit. You know, it's worked in the past. It has worked in the past. Ike is just a really creative player, and I like just, you know, let him cook. Just let him cook right now. Yep, just let him cook. Just let him cook. He's got thoughts here. Yeah, I think they're considering to catch because you could in theory catch that Yoshi. You made a gap in the brown blocks. The P-switch is again active, so in theory, you might be able to catch the Yoshi and land on the brown blocks. Then what? I think would be my next thought. Like, okay, like then now what do? You can't really get anywhere from there, or can you? Huh, that Yoshi. Okay, alright. So, Ike has managed, yeah. Ike has managed to land on the Yoshi and get the Yoshi again. But, yeah, what are you gonna do with that? Maybe the green Paracoopa? Well, Yoshi would be very helpful if Yoshi could eat that blue shell. Oh, yo, fail with the yump. Nice job. Ooh. Nice job. Well, there is that one green Paracoopa that is flying to the left at that moment. And green Paracoopas don't turn around in the air. Is it possible to midair with Yoshi? Yes, but not in the traditional sense. The way you midair with Yoshi is if you're getting pushed along by a auto-scroller and you spit the shell out in front of yourself. To do a normal kind of left-right midair with Yoshi doesn't work. Although it would be cool if it did. I have definitely tried. I have definitely spent some time trying that. But yeah, if say yeah, if you're getting pushed along at the back of a fast auto scroller and Yoshi has a shell in his mouth, then you can. There might also be other ways to do it that are like super techy. B2, oh my gosh, here we go. B2 for the checkpoint. Come on, B2. No, my God. Oh, no. Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. B2, so valiant. Valiant, determined. Trying to, yeah, they're trying to respawn the Chuck. Oh, B2. Oh, it hurts. But yeah, I don't know, man. Ike, yeah. If I were Ike, I'd be thinking real hard about investing more energy in that cheese. All you gotta do is get that blue shell in Yoshi's mouth one time, and it's over. But, I'm not sure. I don't know if you can get back. I think that's the problem. Ike's gotta come up with a really cosmic way to get themselves back. And even then, you need to be standing on blocks that are created and preserved by the P-switch. And I'm not sure. Ike's still trying, though. Still thinking about it. I wonder if they're thinking, I wonder if Ike is thinking that if they could get back with Yoshi, they might be able to stand on the skull death blocks. But I'm gonna guess that those skull death blocks are automatic death, even if you're on Yoshi. Because this presumably was made on ROM Hack Race's base ROM, where those blocks definitely act that way. That's like the value I could see in having Yoshi there. Yeah, so Ike, okay, so they're waiting, yeah. They're waiting for that green Paracoopa. Ah, they waited a little too long. It also might be feasible to think that maybe you could go over the top if you had Yoshi, but I don't know about that either. I think chances of cheese here are kind of slim, but again, if anybody could pull this off, like, no, you could yump. Yeah, you can yump with Yoshi. You certainly can. It works the same way. What's the story for this level? That is an XGamer question. Oh, you know what? They could. Yeah. I hadn't considered that. Yeah. If Ike could get the Yoshi back there, they could set up the red shell on the death blocks and bounce off the stationary shell with Yoshi. Meanwhile, B2 in the upper left. Oh, come on, man. This is your moment. This is it. All energy to B2 right here, right now. No, my man. Oh, I feel for you, man. Let's give it up for B2. The determination. Oh no, yo, you failed me getting that Yoshi yump. I saw it. Has Ike given up on the cheese? B2, though, back again. No, B2. Oh, so consistent. B2, the consistency award for the evening, man. Yeah, not sure about the music. B2, man. So consistent with this. You got this, B2. Ah, I wanted them to catch that bullet from the back. You fail me. Still trying those yumps. I don't know, man. Maybe if Ike eventually learns that there's a blue shell up here, maybe Ike would rather. Nice save, though, trying to cycle that Yoshi more. Alright, B2 in the upper left. Here we go again. There it is! Yo, you love to see it. Give me the biggest H you've got. Post your H's, post your number 5s. Giant H for B2 DEH1, a determined player, and it is paying off here. B2DH1. 5, thank you. That's a joke that anyone that's played Riven will get. Yeah. 5. Sorry, I recently played through Riven, the classic 1997 puzzle point-and-click adventure game, and it sort of changed me just a little bit. One of those kind of beautiful experiences that sticks with you. Riven, the sequel to Myst, yes. It was beautiful, wonderful. Oh, yo, B2. Oh, giving us the thumbs up. The thumb of agony. Always good to take a handbrake. Rest your hands. This is tough work. Gotta get those muscles in your hands. Oh, taking 5, eh? 5. Yeah, no, it's everyone is doing really well with this level, especially in terms of just playing for yourself. And that's, you know, yeah, it's ROM hack races. And here goes you fail me. Oh, not quite fail, not quite. But, you know, this whole idea of just playing for yourself, which I think is really important to remember and consider. Ike going for the cheese when they knew that's not what you do. You know, not watching the clear video, watching the clear video if you want to, taking a stretch break. That's what I like to see for ROM hack races. We're not super competitive about this. It's players versus the level, and at the end of the day, you're playing for yourself to improve your own skills and to hopefully have some fun along the way. Man, yo, Ike, though. Catching up, man. I wonder, you know, my question personally is that I wonder if Ike is going to retry for the cheese if they see that there's a blue shell. Because I don't think they've seen the video. I don't think they know. And if Ike gets past that red shell jump and notices a blue shell right after it, like, it kind of could be done, honestly. I'm like really thinking about this cheese now. Because you get Yoshi up to where that blue shell is, and just get it in Yoshi's mouth. Oh, Ike! Okay, I was looking at Ike. For a second, I thought that was fail. But Ike, yeah, making it to the blue shell. And, I wonder, you know, I wonder if that's exactly what Ike is thinking right now. Like, maybe I should try that cheese again. Because if they could just get that blue shell in Yoshi's mouth, it's over. They're flying right to the end, and nothing's going to stop them. So, is it viable? All you have to do is get Yoshi back. If you can get Yoshi back to that point with the red shell, you drop the red shell onto the death block, bounce off the stationary red shell, and then you're good to go. No, they're not trying it. Okay. Oh, the death blocks act as munchers? Fair enough. From a player standpoint, they wouldn't necessarily know that. Me, as a player, I would be assuming that they're Yoshi kill blocks. So, even if they were Yoshi kill blocks, the red shell strat would probably work. Okay, looks like Ike is not... Yeah, Ike is not going for this cheese now. But this is... Man, this is serious business here. Because, yeah, Ike about to catch up. Yeah, if they can figure out this obstacle, man, they are a hop, skip, and a jump away from tying things up with fail. Ooh, double doom, though. Hey, nice run. I saw that. Double doom. hitting that Kaizo block, unfortunately, but still getting there. Oh, let's see. How many runners do we have tonight? We have got 5 that are currently still active. You Fail Me, Ike, B2, Double Doom, and Germdove. This is a super hard level tonight. Personally, I rated this execution a 9. It wrapped up being an 8. But 8 for complexity out of 10, 8 for execution out of 10. It happens very rarely that we get 2 hours without a clear. Very rarely. And I don't know, we're not out of the, we're not cooked on that yet. You know, sometimes we have easier levels that, you know, actually, honestly, in the past couple weeks have been easier-ish. You know, sometimes races are over really quickly, so personally, I kind of like having a longer race to just kind of grind, chill out, hang out with everybody. You know, sometimes it's, you know, it's over almost too fast. Oh, too, speaking of races every week, I'd like to remind everybody that we are, and someone will correct me if I'm wrong, we are not going to have a race next week. This Saturday, next Saturday, we are taking off, and we will be back the Saturday after that. It's Frost, right? Because it's the wintry time. Frost Fatales is happening. That amazingly fun. Flame? Is it Flame? I never get that right. The Flame Fatales Marathon is happening next week on GDQ. That awesome all-women speedrunning marathon benefiting the Malala Fund. We will be having that. Well, GDQ will be having that. We'll be having an off week, and on Saturday, around the time we would normally be having the race, we're going to get to see a sort of ROM hack race. A race between 2 titans of the game, Shavda versus Sojo, on a titan of level design, Maddie's very own masterpiece. They will be racing that for Flame Fatales on Saturday. So we still got some Kaizo race action for you, but we are going to be taking that opportunity to take an off week. It is nice sometimes. It gives us a chance to kind of get our ducks in a row, and yeah, so tune in for that, and post your Shav vibes and your wide bats in chat, and celebrate with the Kaizo community, raise some money for a great cause, and you know, have all the fun. There's a lot of great Flame Fatales runs going on. Check the schedule on gdq.com, and tune in for the marathon. It's going to be very, very entertaining. Fatales mentioned. So B2 making their way to the checkpoint. B2's back again, getting back in this thing. And Ike and You Fail Me right now with the most knowledge, trying to battle it out for the win, to clutch it out at the very, very end. I love that Fail is going for those Yoshi yumps every time. I appreciate that. Ike. Ah, interesting. Interesting idea for that blue Koopa part. Would that work? Could that work? Maybe. Maybe. Ike, though, man, really consistent with that, red shell wraparound shot. Fail as well, getting really consistent with that. Fail in the lower right-hand corner. Fail back again for another try, missing the P-switch drop. Yikes. Yeah, man, I don't know. You know, Ike's strategy seems a little... They're going on their best assumption. They're trying to figure this out, but it's got a lot of moving parts and a lot of things that need timed exactly just so. Sometimes if a strat is suspiciously hard, perhaps that's a clue itself that, maybe there's a better way to do this. B2 also getting pretty, a little bit farther. They learned that Yoshi bailout part. Looks like they kind of have a good handle on what they want to do. Yeah, nice. Oh, B2. Ooh, fail. Fail, here we go. Whoa! That, yeah, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. You see how you could sneak the Yoshi to the blue shell? I kind of, you know, no offense, but I kind of want to see. I kind of want to see somebody do it. But there's a pretty deep run for fail, and a slight amount of progress. That might work. Would that work? Yeah, Fail figured out the green coin. They want to drop that P-switch a little bit sooner. However, that is going to mean that they're going to have to adjust their muscle memory timing a little bit. They've been doing it one way for a while, and now they've got to quickly adapt and kind of reprogram themselves a little bit. Meanwhile, B2, all right. Now hold the phone here, because B2, yo, coming in pretty hot. B2, man. I don't know if B2 has seen the video or not, but in any case, it's the execution that matters the most in this level. And B2 kind of turning on the power here. B2 is almost set to be a threat for Ike and You Fail Me. Wouldn't that be something, man? B2 with the come from behind victory here at the end. Their thumbs are sufficiently warmed up. Well, you know, video, no video, like I said, you know, we're playing for ourselves here. And in a level like this, the execution is the thing that's really going to get you. You can read the sheet music, but can you play the song? So, impressive in any way. You know, Ike and Fail are certainly just playing how they want to play. And I don't think they mind at all that someone else would have watched the video. Yeah, B2. Yeah, they seem to know. I think you're right. But either way, we got to pull those moves off. So let's get it going. I say, if it were me, I wouldn't go for the moon. I would, you know, we've been on this level for some time. It's been a knockdown, drag out fight tonight, and yeah, I would just go for the clear. That's just me. Oh, I think I know a way you could also smuggle that Yoshi. I've been seeing it. Oh man, boy, if Fail. There's a clean way that you could smuggle that Yoshi, I think. If you do a yump, we've seen Fail doing those yumps off of the P-switch. If you do a yump with Yoshi off the P-switch, but then bail out from Yoshi, you might be able to kick Yoshi far enough to the right that he lands on that platform. Yeah. Yeah, apparently, XGamer had mentioned that the death blocks are actually just munchers, but the racers not knowing that would probably put the safer play is to put the shell on the death blocks. What am I trying to say? Yeah, yo, keep your eyes on B2 here in the upper left. Because they know what they want. B2, man. We could see a sneaky one from B2. Looking for their 7th first place. Oh, excuse me. Actually, B2. Fail is not on a 2 streak. B2 won last week to celebrate their 200th ROM hack race. Yeah, I don't know. Is Ike's strat gonna pay off? And meanwhile, B2, dude. Yeah. B2 sneaking up here. Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts with Ike's strat. You have to position yourself so you have enough room to get P-speed. You have to get P-speed. You have to not get hit by the shell. You have to get the bullets to respawn, and you have to grab the P-switch. You could, man. Okay, I saw you fail me jump off that P-switch. You could. I sincerely think you could bail Yoshi onto that platform from there. Yeah. I'm honestly surprised Fail hasn't tried it. They've gotten that yump so many times. Maybe they just didn't notice. Maybe Fail just doesn't want to cheat. Yeah, so 1 frame trick is cheating. You cheated the game by being good at it. Oh man, well I hope y'all are having a nice night. I know this is a tough one tonight, but I'm proud of these racers for working hard, sticking with it. And I hope you're having fun watching. Drop a follow for the racers if you haven't already. Drop a follow for us on ROM Hack Races. And come and hang out every Saturday night for fun Kaizo entertainment. Except next week, because we're taking a week off. But then we'll be back. And then a week after next week we're off. And then there's a level. And then the week after that, I'm making the level. Yeah, me, Glitch Cat. Me, Glitch Cat is making the level. Last week of September. I'm signed up. And you know, I'll tell you right now, yeah, is it okay? I feel like it's okay. I've probably mentioned it on my own stream before, but I'll tell you right now that yeah, I'm just gonna tell you, it's going to be SMB2. I am making an SMB2 level instead of a Super Mario World cacophony creation. But hey, yo, a little bit of a schedule update while we're hanging out here. We schedule about 2 hours a week for these broadcasts. We are volunteers, given our time. Yeah, I was just getting to that. We schedule 2 hours a week for these broadcasts. We've got lives. We're volunteering. We are gonna take it into about 10 minutes of overtime tonight. We are getting really close. B2, Ike, and Fail are really super close to a clear. We're hoping to see one in the next 10, 15-ish minutes. We will see where we get. If not, we're going to raid over to someone, and I would recommend going and following the racers. Check them out on their own channels. They'll still be streaming if they want to. We have recorded late clear times in the past. We can and we will again. So, yeah, we gotta give it about 10 minutes of overtime, and then we're going to have to raid out. And after that, go and check the racers out. But hopefully, we're going to get to see something clutch here. Don't give up hope just yet. And while we're hanging out, talking about volunteers that make these races possible, I just want to say thanks again. First of all, to XGamer for making this ridiculously cool level for us tonight. Java Brew and Mason for testing, Fen on the restream, and Echo, Citrus, and Fen for helping scout all the racers tonight. Friends gotta eat. Friends eats foods. That's the rule of life. It's the universal rule of treats. Yo, B2, they might have tried it. This is true though. Universal rule of treats. Whatever you are, whatever kind of life form you are, there's a treat for you. From the mightiest elephant to the smallest single-celled organism to trees and fungi and everything in between. If you're a living thing, there is food that you eat, and then there is also food that you really like to eat. Every living thing that exists loves treats. I don't know anything about aliens, but if we met them, we would know one thing. They like treats. So, coming up, we got 10 minutes overtime, man. These racers are working hard. Looks like Fail's maybe thinking about some cheese. This is an interesting idea. Oh, Fail. Oh, Fail, you fail me. You fail me. Holy moly. Holy cow. You fail me. And, yeah, and they just learned. Yeah. And they just learned that those death blocks do not automatically kill you. That was the safe assumption, though. The safe assumption is that death blocks are gonna kill Yoshi. Yeah, he knows about the blocks now. Uh-huh. Blocks in a blue shell. Oh, buddy. We might be seeing it right here. Fail in the lower right. Yeah, they are now committing to this. Holy cow. Okay. Oh, yeah, the piranha plant. Oh, man. 10-minute overtime. Yeah, might as well eat the plant. Well, they are racing the P-switch timer. If I were Fail, I'd be going ham for this right now. If it were me, take the cheese. Do it. Do it, Godzilla. Crush the financial district. Make the people happy. Meanwhile, though, B2, working on the intended strat here and making quick progress. They know what they want. Yeah. So Fail's utilizing a trick there. By placing the Yoshi onto that sprite solid block. That block is solid for sprites, but not for Mario. By hanging out with the Yoshi on that block, there is a very small, I believe, 2 or 3 frame window where Mario can land on Yoshi and then immediately bail off of Yoshi. It's pretty easy to do consistently, like over and over and over again. So I don't know, it's probably not a small, I don't know what the frame window is. I've never known that. I think Louis Douce told me once and I promptly forgot. But in any case, you can repeatedly land and bail off of Yoshi over and over again. And in so doing, you don't fall through the block. If you're standing on Yoshi on that block, you're gonna fall through. But if you keep bailing, Yoshi is technically just on the block, not Mario. You don't, like, register. You're on Yoshi, but you haven't registered as standing on the ground on Yoshi. And so, there it is. And there it is. There it is. Overtime Cheese, you fail me. For the win with the exceptional cheese. Nicely done, man. Almost a buzzer beater into overtime. You fail me, clutching it out for us with some very cosmic cheese. Great ending. Honestly, super good ending. Like that a lot. Oh, B2. Hey, whoa. B2 with the idea here. B2. Oh, man. Haha. Hey, when the going gets tough, man, the tough get cheesy. Germ Dove coming in here in the lower right. All right, yo, well, we got the clear in overtime. You fail me with the amazing cheese to wrap it up. Very, very sharp. We are going to throw it over for a raid at this time. Again, we're taking next week off, so we will see you back again here for ROM Hack Races 2 weeks. Not next week, but the week after. Until then, follow the racers. Drop a follow for us here on ROM Hack Races. And if you want to see how it wraps up for Ike, Double Doom, B2, Germ Dove, I highly recommend going and following them on their channels. Go and give them a follow, give them a sub. It's Subtember after all. So go and support our friends, support the racers, and we will be back in 2 weeks. I'm gonna send it over to B2, the determination player with the utmost determination, and thanks again to XGamer, Java Brew, Mason, Fen, Echo, and Citrus for helping us, as well as BD and Kelgand, always helping us out behind the scenes, and sometimes in front of the scenes. So have a great weekend, everybody. I hope you have a lovely time, a nice start to your kind of autumn season, and we will see you for the Flame Fatales run in chat. So be there and be square. You matter. Your thoughts matter, your heart matters, your feelings matter. You matter to other people in your lives. You matter to me as human beings. You matter to the internet's #1 Longboy Furret, and the people that matter to you in your lives. Would love to hear from you about that. We know Black Lives Matter, LGBTQIA+ lives matter, Indigenous lives matter, disabled, autistic, and plural lives matter. And you. Thanks for hanging out tonight, everyone, and we'll see you again next time. Peace.